Okay, here's another TPI test for you, is seated trunk rotation. If you have something like a towel or a yoga block or something that you can put between your knees to keep your knees together is also good. If you don't have one, that's fine. Just try to keep your knees together. Okay, the club, choose any club you want, is gonna go behind your back. Do the best that you can if you can keep your hands on your ribs, okay? It's easy to let them move. So this is gonna test to see how much thoracic spine mobility that you have to where you can turn and keep your hands and you can rotate, and I can get at least 45 degrees. You could have somebody film you, and you can get both ways where you lock the shoulders in and I can rotate and then look, keeping my knees pretty much straight forward, and how much rotation do I have? Remember, this is one of the causes for back pain is lack of thoracic spine mobility. So this is a great test to clear some stuff up. You can look forward if you'd like and just keep rotating. So give that one a go, see where you're at. Okay, welcome back again. Let's just talk about one of the muscles again of the four horsemen, the quadratus lumborum, or the QL, and what that does along your back. Okay, it's really solid, stiff muscle, and so that can affect posture. Like if you're sitting on one side long enough, the right side could get short and tight, so then all of a sudden you got a back pain in that right side. A lot of golfers can get pain that way. Pitchers, different athletes that are, unilateral sports. I mean, how you're loading, and usually, it gets a tweak somewhere else in the body, and possibly you need to do a manual release or a mobilization on your quadratus lumborum. So what you can do is you can find again like a squishier ball, and you can put that. Since you have no ribs here, you want to be careful with even foam rolling this section. Again, this is a stable part of your spine. Your lumbar spine is supposed to be, again, stable. Hips are mobile. Lumbar spine is stable. So you want to be careful in this area because you have no ribs there. But what you're going to do is you're going to find where it's at, and you're going to basically put that ball right on your back, on that spot, and you'll see the picture of it that I'll post. And again, you're gonna hang out here for maybe a couple minutes. Some coaches have also used a kettlebell, and they put a kettlebell on here for more pressure to get an active release also. And then you can move it up a little bit if you need to, but again, this is just a great way, one way that you can do it. Then working up the spine is called the TL junction, is where the lumbar spine meets the thoracic vertebrae, and you get a change in the vertebrae along your spine. So for this one, you can use a double tennis ball, or I have a lacrosse ball right here, and you're gonna be right on the top, and then T12. And you'll see how to get this in the diagram above and where that changes at. And what you're gonna do is you can kind of feel your bottom ribs, okay, with both sides of your hand, and you can adjust accordingly. Maybe you scoot down a little bit, scoot up, and one side might be tighter than the other side, mostly. Like say with the deceleration in golf, your left side might be tighter. So where this on the ground, maybe it can be a little bit tougher for some people. I'll show you other variations with this also. But once you find this position, you're gonna want to put your feet together. And what I like to do is kind of put my hands on my rib cage, and then I slowly will move my knees side to side. and you're gonna feel what side's a little tighter in that TL junction on that. Either side of the quadratus lumborum, and then loosen that part, that segment of your spine. And then you can go up one segment, just a little bit higher, okay? And then do the same thing. You're gonna find parts of your spine, I mean, you have all kinds of muscles down there. You have erectors, you got longissimus, all these muscles on the back try to help you stabilize your spine. And do this for a couple minutes. You might get a little pop in your back and a little self-adjustment. That's okay. Just go side to side. I think you get the idea. Give that one a go. Okay, another way that you can get your quadratus lumborum is, again, find that same ball and you go on a wall, and it's gonna be a little, again, it's gonna be a better load for some people. Like if it's too painful on the floor, then you come here and you find that same spot, and then I can just kind of go on my back. I can go up and down, or I can do isometric and just hold on it for a little bit. And then I can use my feet and then push it into the wall and just, again, relax her for a little bit. And you're gonna find what part you need it on. If you need it a little bit higher or you need a little bit lower, again, find out what side it's on. Maybe it's right side, maybe it's left side, and just do this for about 2 minutes. And then see if you get any kind of relief. Okay, another variation for the TL junction, if the floor is too hard, again, with 2 tennis balls or 2 lacrosse balls, you can find an inclined bench or a bench similar like we have here, and you can find that same spot on your back. And again, so then this way, you're helping you the load, and you can put your hands on your rib cage. On this one, you could kind of hang out here, depending on how hard it is. It might be kind of tough for you to stand here. Maybe you need something for your head. Put a yoga block under there or a pillow. If you have forward head posture. A lot of my older clients, this is one I give them. And then it gives them a better way for them to mobilize this, because they can go up or they can go down and just stay here for even 5 minutes and just mobilize their spine. Just so all those muscles might be really stiff. TL junction, and you can kind of just work your way down on this bench. And then once you find a spot, you might want to just hang out there for a while. Take a deep breath. Then as you advance, I even give people maybe a ball, like a 20-pound weighted ball, and they can hug that, and it gives them a little bit more pressure into that. And then all those muscles just relax. Take a deep breath, and you get a release. Let's see how this one is for you.